A person doesn't suddenly become homeless. There are reasons why they're homeless. I saw homeless men on streets at night. They were hanging out on the street and they weren't going anywhere. But I knew that when I would stop and talk to them, they were looking for a place to go. So I would pick them up, put them in my car, and take them to the shelters. I really expected the shelters to take them in, and I was shocked when they didn't. The seed was planted. I thought, there's got to be a place in Rochester that's open 24/7 for the homeless or anyone in need, and where they can just come and be taken care of and be accepted just the way they are. So I submitted a proposal to the Sisters of Mercy. When they agreed and the proposal was passed, I went out and looked for a place. I was looking around and I was passing by a house, a small house on Central Park. So I hurried home, called the landlord and said, I would like to look at the house. And it was like on a Wednesday, on the Friday, which was October 1st, 1985. And he said I could rent the building. What shocked me was that first month, over 600 people flocked to the House of Mercy. Well, we were on Central Park and the house was too small. We stayed there until 1994 and moved to Hudson Avenue, which was an even larger building, and that was too small. But now we're in Ormond Street. We have 82 beds and we still have an overflow of people coming at night because even the 82 beds are not enough for the homeless. We don't have enough shelters. We don't have enough beds in Monroe County for the homeless. That's why we have the large numbers coming to us. We've worked with homeless trying to find housing. We have social workers working with them now, and they're saying that there's not enough housing. The House of Mercy, besides being a homeless shelter, is a community center. We have people from the neighborhood who maybe live alone, elderly, women, and they'll come to the House of Mercy and sit in our community area and they'll socialize. And they need that. We also feed our people. We feed them 3 meals a day, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. We have snacks in between. And the meals are open to anyone in the neighborhood who is hungry. And we feed probably like 460 people a day. Thank God we have the food, to feed them. And they're good meals. So people do come, children come and eat. They come with their mother or their father. I feel I don't need the thank you, just to see, the expression of joy and peace in their faces, that's enough for me. And when people come in crying, I'll take them to my office and just talk with them and let them relieve them of that pain. And then when we hear the story of their lives, then we'll know what to do. But they know we're not going to abandon them. They know we're going to help them through whatever they're going through. And they're very appreciative. And they'll say to us if we see them on the street, they'll say, remember, I'm clean 6 years, I'm clean 5 years. They'll attribute that to our helping them. We take anyone in any time of day or night, and we take care of their needs, whatever it is they need. They stay with us as long as they need to stay. We don't rush them out. The House of Mercy is a community. People need community, but they need time to come to grips with their lives. If they arrive at nighttime and they have all these problems in their minds, there's no way they're going to be ready the next day to move on with their lives. So we let them stay as long as they need to. I'm a Sister of Mercy, and the house is the House of Mercy. So I really want us to live out mercy, which is compassion, it's justice, it's hospitality, it's love, it's service, it's advocacy, it's taking in everything that we do. Mercy encompasses all that. It's like when we opened up the new building, this one we have now, and the homeless were coming in and they were saying, it's like a hotel, it's beautiful. They were worthy of something beautiful. And then they slept in the beds at night, and the next day they said, I slept so well last night. And for me, the beauty today is seeing how happy they are, in spite of their suffering and their pain. I love what I do. I love what I do. It's heavy, it's hard many times, but it's There's a lot of gratitude there too, a lot of joy, and seeing people happy. One day I was walking outside the House of Mercy, and I was going to a meeting, and some of the homeless were right nearby, and one of the homeless men shouted out to me. He said, "You love us, don't you?" And I said, "Lord, you can take me now." You know, it's like, this is what it's all about. Yes, I said, "I do love you." But they know. They know if you love them, if you care for them. They know.